Jeremiah. How are you doing these days?
I'm splendid. I think. Generally, it's been quite good staying out of the limelight. Have you ever shone a light through a lime?
Can't say that I have. No.
No. Right. Well, do it. Like, do it now. Get a lime. Do it now. Do you have a lime?
I don't have a lime. Sorry.
My chef. No, it's his holy day. It's his holy day. And he died in a car accident. And this is your house. Sorry. Okay, never mind. He's not here, basically. But I'm assuming you don't have any limes looking at you. You need to sort those gums out. Get a lime, shine a light through it, and report back to me.
How do you find it now that the band is broken up? Is it a relief?
To be honest, I don't think I've really noticed the difference. I'm standing up less, generally. It's been a long time since I've been to Milton Keynes. Otherwise, life is much the same. I still play the old 4-string, just play it to my plants, and to the sun, play a little morning greeting to the sun every day. I think that's very important. And so it's much the same, really. I never really listened to the other guys anyway. I don't really regard that as a bassist job. So... what I do in my spare time hasn't really changed, so it's not really been any different for me, except perhaps sort of less background noise.
A lot of people have been worried about your health and, shall we say, activities these days. Would you care to comment on that?
Well, they should be worried about their health. My health is through the roof. It's fantastic. I think I've possibly extended my lifespan by at least 4 days just by sitting and thinking about wanting that. And that's pretty easy to do, you know? I mean, you don't have to be a multi-millionaire rock star just to be able to sit at home for 4 days, not doing anything else and just thinking about not dying. Anyone can do that. And if they're not doing that, then maybe they deserve it. You know?
There was some sensational tabloid articles a while back about a supposed affair that you had with a, shall we say, non-terrestrial being. A plant was mentioned.
No, it wasn't. It was Egregious Phelps, my gardener. He does claim to have fingered an alien, but I think it's just moonshine talking. I myself, I mean, there are rumors. I'd like to set the record straight here. What company are you from? Are you from ITN?
No. I'm totally unaffiliated with ITN.
Okay, who are you from?
I'm an independent publisher, actually.
Okay, so no one will see this. Great. Okay, in that case I don't have to worry about what I say now. Basically, I have successfully had sex with a plant. And made a little me.
You actually produced an offspring?
Oh yes, did you see that field you drove through on the way in?
Yeah.
Field on the right, barley, field on the left. That's pretty much me. It's pretty much just acres of me.
Well, I see. To move on to something a little bit more different.
Pretty low maintenance children, I'd recommend it. Just spray them with chemicals in the morning, that's then basically done.
To move on to something a little bit more different. Your famous divorce with Courtney Love, of course.
Who's Courtney Love?
You were married to her for a brief spell. It's rumored that that's the reason you broke up the band, the Crashing Seagulls.
Oh, is that what we were called? Oh.
That's what the fans called you anyway.
Oh, I thought we were called Secret Windmills. Oh, well, that was fine. Courtney Love, I remember there was a creature who she kept trying to give me a henna tattoo on my forearm. I was just like, I don't really want. I was fine with it, but it just wasn't coming through, and I just felt a bit weird after that, and I had to have a lie down. And she left after a while because I don't remember what she left. It was something to do with Foo Fighters. I don't really know the details. I'm not really sure what a Foo Fighter is, but I like the word Foo Fighter. It's a pleasant thing on the tongue.
Could it be that you don't remember your marriage with Courtney Love because...
I don't really know what that is.
A marriage?
Oh, I know what that is, I think. That's like, oh, Papa was married to Mumsy. Yes, that was what, and so that's why God didn't hate them fucking.
Let's talk about the drugs.
Sure.
Are you clean these days?
Reasonably. I mean, I haven't showered today, but that's because it's Wednesday. It's Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday. Fair enough, but otherwise, I don't think I need to shower any more than that. Drug-wise, I don't really put anything that isn't natural into my body. Poppies are good. You can get a lot of mileage out of poppy. That's natural.
So,
Ecstasy. That's natural, isn't it?
I think that's mostly chemicals.
Oh, right. Like natural chemicals or like...
No, pretty unnatural.
Pretty unnatural. Okay, apart from ecstasy, basically clean.
Okay, so the allegations of you doing speedballs with Philip Seymour Hoffman isn't true?
No, that's not true. I find that quite offensive, actually.
Okay.
Pip was a dear friend of mine. I'm sorry that he went.
Yes, terrible loss for all of us. Are you in contact with any of the past band members?
Just Philip Seymour Hoffman. I was really upset when he went away to film The Hunger Games. I hope he comes back. It's been ages.
Tell me about your recent...
Him and Trigger from Only Fools and Horses. Can't wait to get back in touch with those chaps.
Would you care to talk about your parents?
Well, I don't really see them much these days,
Hard being a rock star and all.
No, I just they just keep walking behind me all the time. I keep saying I keep going to go see them, and they just walk around behind me. And when I move, they move, so I just can't see them. Like I've tried going to places with mirrors, and they destroy all the mirrors. And I've tried, but I've heard them a lot, giggling, but no, not seen them in years. Quite a long game, really. Well, it's worth remembering that I have a lot of facial disfigurements under the beard, which is why I grow it. I have a birthmark in the shape of a swastika, and On the other side, when I was 4, my brother tricked me into getting a permanent tattoo of Jesus doing something obscenely biological.
Your brother tricked you?
He told me it was a temporary transfer, and that it was of one of the Transformers.
Easy mistake to make.
Yep, and it turned out to be Jesus going,
Yes.
you know, fishing in Jerusalem without baiting his rod, kind of thing. So, and that's on there. It's just on there, so that's why the B is. So I think that's why I have to turn my face a lot away from them. They don't want to be reminded. I think they can still see. They remember me from before, so that's why.